The following content is for entertainment and educational purposes only. It does not constitute means for diagnosis, healthcare advice, nor treatment. Make use of a qualified healthcare professional for such purposes.
In terms of figuring out like what type of chart you need and what type of statistics you want to use, we've got a bunch of different things, right? We've got the measurement scale, which is nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio, right? That's your scales of measurement. You've also got your independent variable, you've got your dependent variable. The independent variable is going to tell you what chart. The dependent variable is going to tell you what statistics. And the way it's going to do this is for nominal and ordinal data, you're going to use a bar chart. For interval ratio data, you're going to do a line chart. The dependent variable is going to tell you to report the mean and standard deviation for interval and ratio data. And it's going to tell you to report the mode for nominal data and the median for ordinal data. Okay, so with a qualitative independent variable, we're still going to report the mean and standard deviation, right? It's confusing because you see these categories, and you go, oh, nominal data, right? But this is nominal data in your independent variable. This is the manipulation that the researcher did, right? As long as the dependent variable, the numbers and stuff that you're writing down that you're taking from the subjects, as long as that is interval ratio, then you're still going to be able to use that to make your charts and do your statistics, right? But your choices are scatter, pie chart, line, bar, and histogram. What do you pick for that data? Okay, we got a guess of line. The chart we would use is a bar chart. Why would we use a bar chart? Okay, what's on the x-axis, you guys? The names, the categories. That's our independent variable, right? It's got the levels of the independent variable. Okay, that's always going to go on the x-axis is your independent variable. And what's on the y-axis? Yes, the dependent variable. That's what we measured. Right? These are the numbers that we wrote down, the percent recall. Okay. Because these are categorical on the independent variable, we're using a bar chart. Okay. And then at the top, you see those little lines here? These are your standard error bars. Okay. And what it represents, the top of the bar is the average for that group. And then it goes up the amount of the standard error, and then it goes down the amount of the standard error. And the reason that we want a bar is because there's no meaningful values between these categories, right? So like if I were to make a line here, like then the line kind of implies that at 50% recall, there's something going on, right? But down here, like what's halfway between letters and numbers? Nothing, right? Cosmic uncertainty. So what about quantitative independent variable, right? So same thing, this is your independent variable, but now we're doing it in terms of numbers, percent recall. It's numbers, so it's not nominal, okay?
Ratio.
It's ratio. It's ratio because if we recall 0 items, then it's no items, okay? 0 means nothing. And what kind of chart will we use for this one? What do you guys think? Line chart, that's correct. So we've got a line chart. On the y-axis, we've got our independent variable, right? And it is Integers, so there is an integer between 5 and 10, right? There's 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So having a line there makes sense because at 50% recall, we can speculate that, say at 7 letters, we can speculate that we would maybe have 50% recall. Okay, so we can make inferences, right? And again, the dots are the means, the group means. So that dot represents the average for the people in the 5 letters group. And then the whiskers, some people call these whiskers error bars, whatever you call them. They represent the error bars, which is the standard error, like just the same as on the bar chart.